Spooktober started off pretty decent with Itsy Bitsy. And it went downhill real quick. Let's get into this. Thriller. It's not good. I'll just straight up say it's not good. I'm not going to say much about this because I don't like completely shitting on movies. But when something's bad, you just gotta call it is what it is and just say, yo, the film's bad. But Thriller. It's on Netflix. It's by Blumhouse. Which they make really good films, but they also make really, really big stinkers. And this is one of the really big stinkers. The plot is pretty cliche and generic. Basically, a few years ago, these kids played a prank on another kid, and it backfired. Someone died. The kid who they pranked got sent to jail because they blamed him for the death. Years later, he's out of jail, and people start dying. Like I said, we've all seen this type of story before, and I'll just get off the straight up say off the bat, the time jump is completely bogus, and it doesn't make sense. The kids in the movie, at the start, because it starts with the flashback scene, they look about 8 to 12. And the movie says 4 years later, and they're seniors in high school. And when I first saw it, I'm like, that doesn't really make sense. That doesn't work. I understand getting kids that age to work those hours would probably be rough in film. But, yeah, it didn't work out. The age gap, the 4-year time jump doesn't really work for me. I think it's complete baloney. But, yeah. That's one of my gripes. But the acting's not good. There's one standout performance. Not really standout. But, Luke Tenney. I was a big fan of him from Deadly Class. Great show. Really heartbroken it got canceled. But I loved him in that, and I like him in this. He doesn't get that much screen time, but when he does, he still carries that persona from the show, and I dig him. I like him a lot. I hope to see him in more stuff. But outside of him, there's not really a single other even decent performance. It's shot really generically. There isn't a single frame of film that I remember that looked unique. Like, it's all pretty standard handy cam shots, standard reverse shot. It's just standard film TV techniques. And the movie feels like a TV show more than a movie. It looks like a TV show. It doesn't have that movie feel to it, even though Blumhouse made it. It still feels like a show, which is odd, but it is what it is, you know. And I don't know if it was just my laptop or my connection, or if it was the film itself, but to me, like, the video quality kept changing. And I don't know if it was Netflix, my laptop, or the movie, but it at times looked like it was shot with multiple cameras in multiple film qualities. Now, I could be completely wrong here, so don't take my word as gospel, but to me it just looked like that. The sound mixing is horrendous. It's not good. It goes from, like, extremely loud to, like, super quiet voices. And even with noise canceling headphones on, I kept having to change the volume up and down, depending on what was happening in the scene. And it was really frustrating having to just volume up, volume down, volume up, volume down. Because it kept going from extremely loud to, like, character speaking, and I could barely hear them. This uses the old standard. There's really no jump scares because it's not jumpy, it's not scary. But it uses the old loud noise sound cue, like, oh, someone appears from behind that corner. Ba-zong! You guys know. And it's not used effectively. This movie really lacks tension. I was never, like, caring for these characters. So even when they got killed off, I'm like, eh. There's no cool creative kills either. So if you're a gore hound, you're not going to get much from it. Just overall, man, it's just poorly made, generic, uninspired. Just the definition of just it's not meh, because meh is still watchable. This is like below meh, but yeah, thriller. Just bad second day to Spooktober. But like always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.